విశాఖలో జరుగుతున్న భాగస్వామ్య సదస్సులో కేంద్ర మంత్రి అశోక్ గజపతిరాజు మాట్లాడుతున్నారు. ప్రత్యక్ష ప్రసారం ద్వారా చూద్దాం.
The usefulness of your work. Thank you. Jai Janmabhoomi, Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir. It's now indeed a pleasure and honor to request the Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Shri N. Chandrababu Naidu, to give his keynote address.
His Excellency Sri E.S.L. Narasimhan, Governor of Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, Honorable Minister for Civil Aviation, Government of India, Sri Ashok Gajapatiraja Garu, Director General, CAI, Sri Chandrajit Banerjee Garu, His Excellencies, foreign ministers from different countries, trade ministers, and also international delegates, leaders of industry, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. I am very happy. 2 days have been successfully. Very smart, I am thinking small time, but big business we have done. Not only interaction, but the way you are having confidence on Andhra Pradesh, I never forget in my lifetime. I am thanking all of you for attending this historic meeting. Last year, we had same place, investors meet. Compared to last year, this year, response is excellent, very good. For that, 1 year we have worked very hard, and also you are having confidence on Andhra Pradesh government. That's why you have responded very well. I am very happy for that. In this meeting, we had different topics of discussion and also different sectors. People have responded very well. We had very good discussions about automobile, electronics, petrochemical, minerals, food processing, textile, biotechnology. These are all the areas we have discussed here. And also, so many discussions about international trade, current economic trends, future, how it is going to happen, even the role of India for future economic scenario in the world also. We have discussed the cooperation among countries and also Southeast Asia and South Asia. All these issues we have discussed, and also we have come to certain clarity also on this. Friends, I told very clearly yesterday also, we are all in inspiring time. If you go back, first industrial revolution, there was no power also. Very slowly it has emerged. Productivity also very low. After that, second industrial revolution with the innovation of power. Industrialization has picked up, and at the same time, spreading throughout the world, it takes so many decades. Third industrial revolution has come internet, information technology. World has become a global village. Now we are all witnessing fourth industrial revolution. It is a deadly combination in technology with Internet of Things. If you can use this fourth industrial revolution, anything anybody wanted to do, real time you can do it. It is not only applicable for the governments. It is applicable for corporate sector. It is applicable for individuals. It is applicable for governments, even to give good governance. And also corporate sector also how to grow. They have to know. Otherwise, very difficult to survive in a competitive world. Today we are all seeing, for the last 2 days, we are all discussing. Recently, in World Economic Forum also, we had a detailed debate about responsive leadership and also this type of technologies, how it is emerging, how to take advantage for human welfare. Even in this meeting, if you see, I have given some demonstrations, even my dashboard, how I am using information technology and also Internet of Things for the benefit of the common man. I have showed my dashboard also. Even Polavaram project, it is going on. In the lobby, we are able to get it done real-time virtual reality. Anybody wanted to witness this project, how it is going on, we can witness from here. That is how it is happening today. Even recently, I have attended United Nations Sustainable Development Goals for 2030. Even in that, Internet for all is the subject. And also, agriculture, new vision for agriculture is one of the subjects to have to achieve these sustainable development goals. And also their water resources. This will be the biggest challenge in the future. Water is very crucial. Even in India, we are facing sometimes floods, sometimes drought. We are unable to harness rainwater, and also we are unable to link rivers. This is the biggest challenge. If we can do holistic approach, then I am confident we can eradicate poverty, and also we can contain, and also we can achieve sustainable development goals. In this context, and also one more thing, how to protect the environment also is very, very important. Even if we won't protect the environment, then we may have many more challenges in the future. All these things we are addressing in Andhra Pradesh. And also if you see here, even logistics and also infrastructure, we have discussed very well here. In that regard, roads and also inland waterways, railways, airways, how to connect all these things, we had enough discussion here. And also here, if you see, we have discussed about Amaravati. I am confident all of you, if you can contribute, you can join with me in developing Amaravati, then it will go a long way. I wanted to make Amaravati one of the best international city, one among top 10 in the world. That is my ambition. I am confident it is a greenfield city we will build in that direction. There, I need everybody's cooperation. And also tourism. This is one sector where it will bring all of us together. For tourism, there is no boundaries. So many international tourists are coming. I want to make Andhra Pradesh one of the best destinations for international tourism also. We have explained to you, only I am reminding now, we are having so many advantages. One is 1,000 kilometers sea coast. No other state is having this advantage. And also it is centrally located. You wanted to go east to west, north to south, they have to cross Andhra Pradesh. Our ports are deep water ports. 22, 23 meters depth water is there, deep water is there. It is a very good advantage for high vessels also to move and land. This is the biggest advantage we are having. And also we are having mineral wealth. You name any wealth, I am very happy today I had very good MOUs about mineral processing, value addition also. We are having excellent advantage for agro processing. We are all talking about how to help farmers, how to rescue agriculture and also how to develop rural economy. This is only the way agriculture we have to do. We have to go for agro processing in a big way, then only it will help us. So these are all the various, even Andhra Pradesh yesterday, you have seen very well, oil and gas. We are having very rich reserves in Andhra Pradesh. Yesterday itself, public sector companies have come forward. 1,43,000 MOUs, worth of MOUs, they are able to do it yesterday. So this is the hub for hydrocarbon, petrochemical. I can go downstream industries who are all interested. You can come in a big way. Even some of the countries are showing interest on refinery and also downstream industries. This is also one more advantage for us. And also automobile. There is a lot of scope for automobile. And also aerospace and defense industries also, lot of advantages are available in Andhra Pradesh. If you see here, for the last 2 days, I am also meeting everybody. I have met nearly 6 trade missions and delegations. Global leaders I was able to meet 24. Domestic leaders I was able to meet nearly 21. And also I had some sector-wise, some conference also I was able to attend. And also for the last 2 days, we are able to reach 665 MOUs worth about 10.5 lakh crores. And also it is going to generate 22 lakh new jobs for our people. By seeing this, I am very happy. Last time, 328 MOUs worth about 4.67 lakh crores MOUs were able to do it. This time, it is more than double. I am very happy, and also I am thanking all of you who are all having confidence on our government. Next time I am thinking it will be better than this. I am very happy for that. This shows the inherent strength of Andhra Pradesh. And also, you are all having confidence on governance. Ease of doing business, we are number 1. I made it very clear now. We will be one among top 10 in the world on ease of doing business in the near future. That is our aim. We are going to achieve it. In so many areas, power we are having generally for industry. One is you need power. 24/7 I can give qualitative power. Second, industry needs water. We can provide water. Third one, you need infrastructure. We can provide excellent infrastructure. And also you need land. You have seen, always I am working for win-win situation. I was able to acquire nearly 35,000 acres of land under land pooling. This is nowhere it has happened. It has happened only in Andhra Pradesh. That is the confidence farmers are having on government. And also if you see, one of the most dynamic people, very, very skilled and also very creative people are available in Andhra Pradesh as a workforce. We are helping you in skill upgradation and also capacity building continuously. Wherever there are best practices are available, we are bringing all best practices to Andhra Pradesh. That is how we are doing. With all these things, good governance, ease of doing business, once you join us, you sign MOU. It is our responsibility from then onwards. It is not only your business, it is our business. That is how we will work with you to make it successful. That is our commitment. I am very happy for that. I can give transparent administration. and also corrupt-free administration. You need not go to anybody. Those who are all interested, they have done MOU today. From now onwards, we will be after you. That is our commitment. I am assuring you, you need not go to any office. We will get it done, all clearances within 14 days. And also we will monitor, if necessary, good projects we will keep escort officer to be in touch with you until you achieve reasonable scale and also total project is completed. I am very happy today. If you see here, ONGC, they have done 78,000 crores worth of MOU. HPCL and GAIL, they have done 40,000 crores of MOU. Chettinad Cement, Energy, GMR, Ramco, Ganesha, SL Infra, IL&FS, Energy Department, EPIDCO, LAPL Venture Private Limited, Ragamayuri Builders Private Limited. Industries, I am very keen to make Andhra Pradesh as a knowledge hub. I am very happy. Best universities in the country are coming to Andhra Pradesh. After bifurcation, Government of India has sanctioned nearly 8 to 9 institutions of excellence. You name anything. These IIT, IIM, ISER, Petroleum, Central University, Tribal University, and also functional universities we are starting in a big way. Water Resource University, Energy University, Logistics University, and also hospitality, sports. These are all the universities we are starting now. And at the same time today, best universities in the country, top 10, these are all important. SRM University, Vellore Institute of Technology, Amrit University, IFMR University, and also Audubon International SA. These are all Amrit University. These are all the universities they have signed with us. Now I am networking international best universities in the world. That is where we are working today. Either Stanford, Harvard, even Oxford. These are all the universities we are working. Wherever there is knowledge, that knowledge we want to use it. Future is only for knowledge. So I want to make use of knowledge in a big way for overall development of the state. Even tourism, as on today, this is a G&C group has come forward, and also BNR Infrastructure Projects Private Limited, Airbnb Homestays, Feedback Group Buddha Square, Chaitanya Group, and offers by conglomerations, so many people have come. On IT, People Tech, Carway, VTech Web, Indo-American Society, ANSR Consultancy, and also APCRDA, BPCL, Torrent Power, Tata Power, IOCL, BRS MedCity, on textiles, Gokuldas Exports, Shahi Exports. These are all the best companies have come. And at the same time, I am very happy. 8 ministers from different countries, His Excellencies are here. They have shown so much of interest. And at the same time, it is a big event. Anywhere, any mistake, please pardon us. That is what I am requesting all Excellencies and dignitaries who attended here. They have shown so much of interest in participation. I am very happy. We learned so many things from you. And also this is a very good network for overall benefit of the world, peace and happiness and prosperity. That's why even in my, if you see here, I have given very clear indication. Here we are all here. All knowledge people are here. In this there are cross sections. One is corporate, one is policy makers, one is intellectuals. At the end of the day, we have to create wealth. That wealth has to be useful for the common man. That is where we are following one side, how to create wealth, how to measure it, total economic indicators, GVA, GSDP, all these things we will measure. And at the same time, sustainable development goals. That also we wanted to measure very clearly. For 2030, United Nations has given a target we wanted to achieve at the earliest. And at the same time, family empowerment. 15-point program I have given for every family. At the end of the day, all our deliberations, all our work has to be useful for the common man, for family welfare. There must be some improvement in their livelihood, and they must be happy. We have focusing certain areas, 10 points, where we can create wealth also. And every government officer, every department, we are having performance indicator. There I wanted to concentrate, and I want to upgrade skills and also capacity for fulfilling their roles. And finally, I made it very clear, happiness index. At the end of the day, people should be happy. What all we do, people are not happy, then what all we do, we will not get results also. That's why Happy Sunday we are celebrating. Tourism we are giving very much importance. And also more festivals we are celebrating now. This is one more activity if you see. People should do what they like. People should do work where they relax. Work is very, very important. At the end of the day, people should enjoy, and also they must have happiness. That is where I told very clearly with vision, by 2022, our state should be one among top 3 in the country. By 2029, our state should be number 1 state in the country with happiness as index. By 2050, our state will be the best destination for the world. Anybody wanted to settle, they have to come to Andhra Pradesh for happiness and also peace and also prosperity. This is where we are having clarity what we have to achieve. At the same time, I am very thankful. So many ministers from central government, 8 ministers have come. Respected Sri Arun Jaitley, Nitin Gadkari, Srimati Nirmala Sitharaman, who are the chairperson of the entire summit, Venkaiah Naidu, and also Ashok Gajapati Raju, and also Y.S. Chaudhary. All these people have come. I am very happy for them. And also His Excellency, our Governor. He is always seeing the success of Andhra Pradesh and also the people how to empower. Whenever I talk to him, always he is asking, what is the new things you are doing for this state and also how we are empowering the people. I am very happy. For this success, he is also sharing his joy. I really thanking him for attending this meeting. And also finally, if you see CAA, they are my natural partners, not now. This is the 23rd conference. 5 summits, partnership summits I have hosted, and also they have cooperated very well. I really thank President and also this function, if you see, Sumit Mujumdar, and also Director General, Mr. Banerjee, and also all CAA members. I totally thanking them, and on behalf of myself and also my state, I am thanking CAA for extending extraordinary cooperation for making this event a grand success. And also if you see here, my cabinet colleagues, all my cabinet colleagues are here. They are participating in the event, they are networking, they are coordinating. I am thanking them also. And also my government staff. Always government means we will think they are inefficient. They won't bother. Today, our officers, everybody, they are working very well. I am thanking each and one, everybody for that matter. This year you have seen my city is better. Now I am assuring you, next year my city will be still better. I am assuring you it will happen now. That is how they are also benchmarking one of the best city in India. Then they are benchmarking this city will be best in the world. That is how they are working. I really appreciate them for doing that type of work. These are all various people who have joined us to make this event a grand success. I am very happy. This event will be remembered in the history after bifurcation, 2.5 years. With 2.5 years, we are able to stabilize slowly, even stabilizing. You know, 2.5 years child cannot walk or run very fast. Even then, we are able to sustain, and also we are able to do good work. We are number one in so many areas within 2.5 years. If I stabilize all these things, you can imagine the dynamic situation in Andhra Pradesh. I don't have any doubt. I had in my mind only one thing, how to make Andhra Pradesh as a developed nation at the earliest is my agenda. I am confident I will do it. And at the same time, while doing this, I want to work continuously how to go for inclusive growth rate, how to empower common man continuously. That is also my agenda. That's why we are having very clearly, this is Smart Pulse survey. I am having not only Aadhaar authentication of individual, now I am able to get all this survey intact, family details, their personal details, their education, their employment, assets, all this data is available. Now I am planning at a state level, strategy at a state level, execution at a family level. I want to do it, either welfare or development of the family. Ultimately, how to get some income. First phase I am targeting 10,000 rupees for family per month I want to achieve at the earliest. After that I want to go for 20,000 rupees. Ultimately, how to bridge the gap between the haves and have-nots, I want to work continuously. For all these things, I need cooperation from all of you. You are extending cooperation very well. For that I am thanking you. I need further cooperation to work in the future. For that future also, all of you join together for giving prosperity to our people. With this, I am thanking all of you. Wonderful stay. Anybody in this meeting, in this partnership summit, any inconvenience, please excuse us. It is a big meeting, big gathering. Even so many people wanted to meet me. I am meeting as far as possible. I am meeting everybody. Now, 50% of MOUs, they wanted to sign before me and take photo. We have completed. After this meeting also remaining, I am meeting. That is our commitment. So again and again, I am thanking all of you for making this event a grand success. Thank you one and all. Jai Hind, Jai Janmabhoomi.